Trees don't look perfect. When we look at a tree, we see a tree in its perfect form, but it's not symmetrical. It's not perfectly, straight down the middle or whatever, an exact image on both sides. It's wonky, it's weird, it has broken limbs, it has these weird things. You are perfect, dude.
He's new to Kick, guys. He just got fucking affiliated. We just helped the art crew, helped him get affiliated. And now we're about to raid him with 100 fucking people, and we all sucked. Fuck yeah, this guy's day is about to get a lot brighter. I love you. I'll see you in 2 hours at the fucking gym.
What? No.
I love these reactions, bro. That's so amazing, bro.
Are you fucking serious?
I love these reactions, bro.
The Bless is here? Ah! 25 subs from the man himself? Oh, dude! Get the fuck out!
That's awesome, bro.
No!
I
That's
love
awesome.
this stuff, bro.
That's
Oh
awesome,
my
bro.
god, thank you.
That's-
Oh, fuck. Man, oh, I was not expecting that. I don't know. They just keep on telling me to put my work out there. That's all I'm trying to do.
Trees don't look perfect. When we look at a tree, we see a tree in its perfect form, but it's not symmetrical. It's not perfectly, straight down the middle or whatever, an exact image on both sides. It's wonky, it's weird, it has broken limbs, it has these weird things. You are perfect, dude.
He's new to Kick, guys. He just got fucking affiliated. We just helped the art crew, helped him get affiliated. And now we're about to raid him with 100 fucking people, and we all sucked. Fuck yeah, this guy's day is about to get a lot brighter. I love you. I'll see you in 2 hours at the fucking gym.
What? No.
I love these reactions, bro. That's so amazing, bro.
Are you fucking serious?
I love these reactions.
The Bless is here? Ah! 25 subs from the man himself? Oh, dude! Get the fuck out!
That's awesome, bro.
I
That's
love this
awesome.
stuff, bro.
That's
Oh
awesome,
my
bro.
god, thank you.
That's-
Hey, what's going on? What's up, guys? Welcome in. Welcome in. How we doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Oh, this feels weird. I haven't streamed in a Tuesday morning in a long, long time. I'm gonna bust out. I'm gonna bust out my new 6. Whoa. I thought these were softs. Oh. Yeah, 6 each. That's what I want. My other 6H was getting sad. Clear here. Got tape up to here. A bit down here. So this side, we get cut off a little bit up there. That's alright. That's alright. Just getting my 6/8 sharp in here. Alright, so I got a main point. Now I'm gonna take my nail file. Actually, just gonna give myself a nice sharp point. You can use sandpaper. You can use whatever you want to get a nice fine point. I just find this works really well. The nail files are pretty cheap, so. How sharp that is. Nice and sharp. Lots of nice, good lines. Alright. So, what do we do it? Well, I've decided that I'm gonna do something along the lines of that. Minus this whole area on the left here. Get rid of this left side. Oh wait, what? That's right side. Yeah, so we chop that off. Like move that over. Like kind of something like that. And then we're gonna get like some blasting action going on. And he's like firing out his beam. Something kind of like that. It's kind of what I'm thinking. That's right, we're giving Beast Gohan another go, because I wasn't particularly happy with our first attempt. Needed more room and whatnot, and things just didn't feel right when I was trying that. So we're gonna do something else. I'm gonna give him another try here, and we're gonna do some color instead. So that being said, I'm gonna take. Oh no, I probably shouldn't. Wait, another just a lock-in smoke here, real quick, and then we'll get underway. So, I am McLeod of McLeod's Creations, and these are my creations. I'm a freelance pencil artist, graphic designer. My portfolio ranges from portraits, tattoo designs, and logos, all the way to t-shirts, paintings, and even some prop refinishing. I've been a lover of all things art, really ever since I could pick up a pencil. I've been running McLeod's Creations unofficially for 5 years, officially for about a year and a half now, and we also recently celebrated my 1 year streaming anniversary here on Kick as well. We have now expanded over onto Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. So if you're not, please head on over to those platforms as well and give me a follow and help grow the platform just a little bit more. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming and checking out my work. If you like what you see, again as well, smash that follow button. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I always start off by kind of framing in where I want things to be, how I want this actually to work, and all that's pretty well predicated on the hand and the placement and where that's going to go. And so I want his fingers like, I'm just going to mark some stuff out. And it to end there. Shoulder's going to be up here somewhere. I think. No, it needs to be longer than that. It's going to come out like way out here. Charging at 53. We got some time. No, I'm gonna bring that down a bit, maybe. Hey, what's up, Furious? Good, brother, good. How are you? Good to see you, man. Oh, we're gonna go over the webcam. Just chilling. Doing good. Thanks for asking for Blck. How's the drawings been? Drawings been alright. Little slow these last couple of weeks. I have been off kind of due to an injury. So I haven't really been able to honestly get in here and sit and really do anything for any length of time. Been doing a lot of behind the work stuff. I injured my back a couple of weeks ago at work. So I've been fighting to kind of get just kind of get back to normal. But I do that. I did 6 hours of snow blowing with snow up to my knees, and then later on, 2 days later, tried to get in my car. That's how that went down. It's a lot of hair, though. It's So, yeah. 6 hours. Damn, that sucks. I hate snow. We had a bad snowstorm and no one could drive. Yeah, there was like, oh my god. So this happened, I'm on my 3rd week, I think. I was off last week. I was off, or part of last week. Off part of the week before. Yeah. Now I'm off again. So 1, 2, on week 3. So the days leading up to it, we were just blasted over and over and over again. And it was already rough for a little bit, and just, I don't know, everything finally took its toll that day. And so I spent the first 2 hours of my job cleaning off cars from snow that had like snow drifts that were 2 or 3 feet. Like a foot or 2 at least. So I spent the morning clearing off all the cars, and then did like half of our driveway or parking lot was plowed. So we needed to clear out all the snow in between all of our cars. We have like rows of cars in our back lot. Toyota Corolla. But like, so we have in our back lot, we have 13 rows of cars. Three cars each. And then, so you want to, shit, I really shouldn't put that there. So this is our back lot. We have 13 rows. Right. Can't really see any of that, but anyways, 3 cars in each. All the way across. So like this was all plowed. It was still like probably an inch or 2 thick. I don't know how well you can see that, but like, again, imagine that there's cars in all these rows. There's 13 of them. But like all the snow in between all the cars was like up to your knee. Every time you were trying to get in and out of cars, like you'd sink and you were all the way. So I had to snow blow all that. So in order to get all that, then you have to move like 2 or 3 rows of cars out of the way. snow blow that section, put the cars back, go over here, move all these cars out, snow blow that section, move all the cars back. So I did that, and that took me the entire rest of my shift. And I did so completely by myself with a push snowblower. Gas-powered push blower. I did that on the Friday. Saturday could barely move. Sunday couldn't move. Tried to go to work on Monday. And then when I was stepping into my car, a part of my rib cracked or something. Something slipped or something did something, and just a tremendous amount of pain shot through my entire right side of my body and my back, and like I couldn't move. So I went to the hospital. They said they didn't do, they did x-ray. Nothing was broken or cracked or anything, but they did say I had a intercostal muscle strain. So the muscles in between your ribs that hold them together are actually, I don't know, were either like just super torn, or not torn, but like super stressed out, or like something tore but they couldn't see it, or they can't see it on x-ray or something. So anytime I try and do anything, like when I detail cars, so we have like a broom basically on the end that we like dip in soap, and then we have to brush on to the cars and stuff like that, and like anytime I do any type of motion like that, or like shoveling or anything, it just goes into spasm. So I've been off work for the better part of the last 3 weeks, trying to heal that. And chiropractic appointment tomorrow, physio now, like WSIB is gonna cover up to 8 weeks of physio. And yeah, it's just been really boring. Like bed rest and not really being able to do much. I'm trying here and there to still like do some work around the house, and coming in here and doing what I can on the stream behind the scenes and stuff, while because like being hunched over and like really into this and stuff, even still, like it kind of does do a number on the back. So I've been trying to keep it I don't know, just trying to navigate this whole thing when it's when it comes to backs, like you don't want to push things, and so I'm trying, or at least that's what everyone keeps telling me, so I'm trying really hard not to. So. I'm gonna do him justice this time. I'm not messing this up. Hey, Wasted, what's up, dude? Good. Good, man. How are you? Chilling, trading stocks. Ooh. Oh, you got a stock person. Oh, yeah. Playing with my new system. Oh, yeah. You got it. Oh, no shit. Oh, goddamn. Oh, very cool. I did not know. Very cool. I've dabbled. I've dabbled a little bit. And by that, I had a financial advisor try and make me some money in mutual funds. And I played with like the Well Simple app on occasion, but that's as far as my knowledge goes. I made a couple $100, a couple thousand in mutual funds, so that wasn't too bad. The system is pencil, hardline with pens, and oh, sorry. I'm like, cool. Sorry. So the drawing system, got it. I thought you were like playing with like a new stock. I don't know. I know you're supposed to like read patterns. There's patterns and stuff that you can read that tell you kind of like what the stocks market's gonna do. And good luck with all the volatility numbnuts has been throwing into it, but we'll leave that out of the conversation. $250 a day? Nice, nice. So pencil, hardline with pens, and then fill with alcohol markers. Nice. Something in here I need to fix. Don't use patterns? Oh. Trying to play momentum price action. Gotcha. Just kind of intuition. Ish. Informed intuition, let's say. 250 a day, that's decent. That's a full-time job. Not better. Yeah, it's kind of how, you know, I feel like you know, in going to the art stuff, it's kind of how I feel, you know, you kind of map out, you get a rough, there's always a system, you get a rough draft, and you're like, we're figuring it all out, and then there's like a second rough draft, where that's where you're figuring out your details a little bit more, and then you have like a final draft, right, where you actually go in, you hardline, you know, sometimes even you can, what do we call it, before like power line, or go around, thicken up the borders, stuff like that. So then you have like your final outline, and then you actually jump in and you start fucking around with color. It's awesome though that you're figuring out and all that kind of stuff. You're getting your own system, right? Like, that's awesome. And this is just a rough. That's why it's very light. I might try and take a look. Let's see, drawing. See if the color correction's helping or not. Yeah. Oh, that one didn't. See that like a little bit better? It's not great, but here. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Mm-hmm. Can I show it? Can I throw it up? Yeah, man, that looks sick. That looks awesome. 10K hours. Oh man, that's awesome. That looks amazing. Alright. I'm so happy to hear that, man. That's what it's about. That's why we do it. Oh, that's so good, man. That's so good. No, I don't want to lose everything else. It's not what that was about. Let's throw that over there real quick. It's so good. Stop. Why don't you let me minimize it? That was okay. Guys, check this out. This is wasting times. Deadpool piece. Like, so good. Look at that. Bro, keep it up. So, like, my step, I would have this area just a little more refined and figured out before I went in with the coloring process. That's all. Like, we kind of talked about on our own. Like, but again, everyone has their own method, so don't take it for, like, you know, this is fucking gospel and you have to do it this way. But just, I make it so that way it kind of is like a coloring book, kind of have an idea of where I'm going and whatnot. But other than that, dude, like, that's fucking sick. So good, right? That's awesome. Love it. Yeah. Good. Yeah, good point. Right? You can kind of, oh, you don't like it, you can kind of tweak it and play with it as you go. Good. Yeah, fair point. Very cool, dude. No, that looks sick. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that and see that. Is so awesome. It makes me want to do my session, the foundations of art, even more. I'm putting it together. I've been working on it here and there. Laying in bed and stuff like that, and so I'm putting together an actual lesson plan and shit like that, and like hearing that is just, oh, I love it. So cool, man. I love the style, like, too. It's got that kind of, like, sketchy characteristic to it, and I really admire and love that, too, so. Love it. Love it. masterclass for sure. So I have a 6-day class kind of broken down. I'm going through my lesson plan. I'm just expanding on some of the ideas, refining them a little bit more, and then I'm actually gonna like go through and make sure that I can what dude, was that just a firebomb? No way. It said 5 months. Yo, thank you so much, bro. But yeah, so I like, you know what that means? Cricket or bean, cricket or bean. That's alright, I got lots of coffee, so. Bean. Alright, alright. I mean, whatever, I'll take it. It sucks either way. I'm either eating a bug or I'm setting my mouth on fire, so it's kind of garbage either way. Decision roulette. Here we go. We got fiery bean. Oh, it's not gonna. Whoa. Settle down, settle down. So that one at the top is habanero, we got cayenne, jalapeno, Carolina Reaper, and sriracha.
Oh.
Habanero, sriracha. God damn it. Get the jalapeno. Get the jalapeno. Get the jalapeno. Fuck. Oh no. We might be out of Carolina Reaper soon. We've gotten that a lot. Uh-oh. That's uh-oh. Can we do a Carolina Reaper? Think it's that one. Yeah, that'll be it. Some dark spots on that one, I think. Ah! And oh yeah, I can do that. We are going back to we're gonna go back to attempting Beast Gohan. So Carolina Reaper's here. Yeah, I'm trying. God damn it. So maybe a couple of those. Not gonna focus properly, but I'm trying to make sure that it kind of is the right. Yeah. There's not many left, I'll tell you that. I'd like to hit some of these, like jalapeno and stuff, would be great. But yeah, Beast Gohan. So this is what I'm gonna kind of. And then we're gonna add some fun stuff around the sides, right? Give him his give him his aura and try and do some blasting out the fingers. Something. It was that, or I was gonna go back into black and white and do, which might be next piece, but I didn't actually set up for that. But Alexander Volkanovski, since he just defended his lightweight title again against Diego Lopez and cemented himself as lightweight or featherweight? Featherweight, I think. Featherweight champion, tying Jose Aldo. So I figured that might be appropriate, but anyways, so Carolina Reaper bean, I am eating it now, and shit. Black and white with charcoal is a bomb. My favorite medium, but branching out. Nice, dude. Yeah, it's Carolina Reaper. Oh, that sucked. My mother might be getting used to it though. Well, that might not have been a Carolina. I tried. I love me some acrylics and oils. But shit is so messy. Yeah. And you have to set up a studio space. I just want to draw in front of the fireplace with the doggos. Yeah, for sure. It's a little more setup. For sure. I have like a little small easel that kind of that worked well. You can just kind of bring it along anywhere. So it was kind of travel size, so that was nice. When I was into painting. Got into it for a little bit. But then, you know, you can kind of set up like a small little table with a few things, but it gets crowded kind of easily. And yeah, if you have a lot of colors that you want, then oh yeah, it's nice just to curl up next to the fire with a sketch though, and just like, oh god. Professional. Whoa, let's not start throwing the P word around. That's stretching things a bit. I wouldn't call anything that I do really all that professional. Pardon me. boxing things out. Bring that down a little further. Again, very early stages, so I'm not looking to really lock anything in right now. I'm just kind of figuring things out. Making sure my dimensions are what they should be. Actually, I'm going to take that all the way to the side. I don't know. I see a lot of this stuff, and I don't know. I want to get off of the center frame, right? Putting everything directly in the middle, right? So I'm playing a little bit with kind of offsetting it, and then we're gonna do kind of like, right? Get some of his like aura shit back here. Doing stuff. And that'll kind of fill in the focal point a little bit. Or fill in the center area a little more. I don't know. Everything I have is very like in the middle. And very like portraiture-esque. So I'm just kind of, I don't know, playing with different things, seeing how it turns out. Oh, well, so the only reason why I don't want to cover any of that is because when I do the time lapse, I want to keep that clear. So it's gonna be, so I'm gonna chop off a little bit of this. We're gonna lose a bunch of the bottom, probably up to like the knee. So we'll have like, whoa, way too much. No, I know. Well, let's stick around and you'll find out. But I don't have a problem covering up knee. So yeah, I'm just kind of trying to pull out the basics. Basic line, so shoulders, right? I'm looking for the angle on the shoulders. I'll probably shallow that out. Actually, it's a little steep, right? so we can bring this in, maybe. And just kind of getting the relative angles. Right? So shoulder and the side. And just getting that. And the basic shape of this. Right? Oh, we're just looking for shapes. That's it. Right now, we're just making shapes. So, trapezoid for the body. Nice broad shoulders, right? So it's gonna, and chest, open up, oh nice. And then we have, and the belt's basically just a rectangle with some flare. So put that in. And so these are the stages that I'm going to be talking about too in fundamentals, is exactly that. Like, we're just breaking down and looking for shapes. We're not specifically saying like this is a leg and this is a crease here, this is a crease there. It's literally I love the website How to Draw a Box. I've never heard of it. Bring some of that. Try and get a little like more. Yeah, that's kind of better. You're gonna lose some of that, but great for framing. Oh yeah. Oh nice. Just a little more real to the paper color. That's all. Getting a little dark. So yeah, shoulders, body, this waist, and then you get the legs. So when I started that, it was just a line this way, just to get the basic angle. Just looking for angles and shapes. And so we can kind of make, if we look at, I guess the crotch is just a triangle. Squared off triangle, kind of like a diamond, right? Kind of comes out there, and then we get this. And then we can start adding a little bit of here. Oh, it's just called Draw a Box. And then we already have the framing for, right? That already built that whole kind of area just by defining the shape, and then we can go in and we can add what we need. Same with here. It's just straight line, a little bit of a curve in it. We already have this line and this line. We just make another square, basically. And look, everyone's like, oh, I can't draw a straight line. Do any of these lines look straight? That's pretty good, actually. I like that. Then this arm. This is where we have a good shape of the body. Head. Had an anime. They're always very boxy. You can almost kind of start off with that like trapezoid shape. Or not, no. Okay, let's change it. A triangle for the jaw. What? Another one. Re-ups and gifts. What a fucking dude. Alright. Triangle for the jaw. And then we'll come up. And then we'll make another little trapezoid. Right? We already have this. And then that face. And a little bit of perspective, so we're going to play on that a little bit. Neurona. Ah. Well, thank you for that from me. Yeah, at least. I know, right? Like, come on. Fucking gift and go. What the hell? Fucking bitches. Alright, what are we doing? Are we doing another bean? Don't forget, you get song requests too. So every sub equals 1 bug or bean and a song request. And a song request, don't forget. So you can get that in if you want. You can't hear the music? Interesting. I wonder why that is. Dude, I have audio. Knock on wood. Alright. Well, part of the stream is to have some of the music, so it's like, even if it's on, I gotta make sure that it's there. An old ska track? It's not showing up in Spotify. I can pull up the Mighty Mighty Boss Tone, but that song I cannot find. Ah, okay, okay. That is its #1 video. That we can do. Well, it's playing for the record. Same thing, another box, basically. Oh, I know this song. Yes, I'm actually very aware of this song. I want to bring this down a little bit more though. Somehow. I don't know how. Hell yeah. Yeah. FM 96. Rock radio stations, yeah, basically. Now we just add some other lines, and that's gonna give us whether I do not come with. Muscle. Oh yeah, and we were also kind of doing his face here. So triangle, the jaw, basically. And then we make a nice little like oblong square or trapezoid. Top of his head, another basically trapezoid. Then we just give him a hairline afterwards. So yeah, when we're building the drawing, we're not looking for everything specifically. We're just and all of the details right out of the gate. We're just framing. We're just looking for stuff. Getting our basic shapes. And again, aligning things where they should be. Hopefully that's his hair. And then we get like the spike in the front, starting from here. Then, like, we have a frame of reference of where things are and where they should be, and then we can refine those areas as we see fit later. Like here, add an ear. Diamond. Make a little diamond. There it comes out there. Da-na-na-na. Shoulder. You see the hand holding it like this, right? So it's going to clasp over his arm. Up. Over. A little robot hand claw thing without the claw. If I were to do a claw, I'd do a little thing down here, but it's holding his like upper bicep. Da, da, da. Perspective right now is a little bit weird, so yeah. The overall angle of the arm at first is here, right? But then drops here. Because of the shape, so we can kind of do something kind of like that at first. And get to about here and do an overlapping, whatever that is, kind of elongated hexagon, right? Or if you want to go in sausages, that's kind of what I was also called, just little sausages. But if working in straight lines is easier, then you can think about it in those terms, especially when it comes to anime. But yeah, basically. And it all overlaps, right? So you see the overlap here, the overlap here. But if we square it off, like, right, so you think about it like that. Then we get a very similar situation, just a different shape. So if you want to work in straight lines, work in straight lines. If you want to work in, you know, things rounded, go for it. Yeah, so basically, yeah, we want to start down here. And I don't like the angle. I think it's pointed up too much in the reference. So I'm going to pull it down and point it forward more. That's the shape I'm going to use. And then you refine it from there, right? Then you can get that in, get that in, and then that creates the knuckle and stuff, right? And then hey, there you go. Yes. Take what's useful, reject what's useless, and make the rest specifically your own. Ooh, I like it. So like, as long as you're following kind of the same principle, again, like whether you want to work in circles, whether you want to work in straight lines, just whatever's most comfortable to you. Yeah, that was actually way off. I didn't like that. Okay, so we're refining. We saw that it didn't really look right. Why was it way out here when like it's supposed to cover, right? So then, all right, we fixed that. We'll probably bring this in, right? And now we can kind of refine. Oh, that's maybe a little bit too wide, so we can bring that in. Then we really start dialing in where we want these things to be, and giving shape and dimension now. And character. Maybe we split that instead. Give us an extra little bit there. Then even in there, there's a little bit of a brow, so we can keep that. Keep that, right? Like everyone's gonna have their own style in martial arts. Like you can tell someone to stand in a certain position, but like everyone's gonna have their own, let's say, accent to that position, right? Not everyone's gonna stand in exactly the same way. No matter how much you tell them stand like this, they're gonna stand like that, but like how they stand. So it's gonna have their little flair, regardless. So. And then start rounding. We can even go outside the lines, but you don't have to stick to them. Again, those objects are just there so that way we have an idea of the general shape that we want. They're not, it's not gospel. It's guiding. See, and just with a couple of tweaking lines, we already have like a good. This comes up higher though, so we can tweak that. And we did change some things, so that's alright. And basic shape, not necessarily exactly where it needs to go, but we were also more or less just hoping for that. That's way up here though. Ow. Yeah, I do that a lot. Kind of dialing in the actual outline, so I'm not going into the specific details, but we're just dialing in the silhouette. That's right. That's there. That's on that angle.